Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, everybody. Last video we went over a major mod for the truck, so it only seems fair that today we go over a few more mini mods. Today I do have 4 new mini mods to share with you guys, 2 for the exterior of the truck and 2 for the interior. And if you'd like to see any more great mini mod ideas for your Tacoma, go ahead and check out the new playlist I made, linked right above. And you guys know the routine. If you see anything you like in this video and want to grab it for yourself, links for everything in the video description below. Alright guys, first up on the list for the interior, we are going to start with the least expensive of the items. They are these hooks. They attach around the brackets here for your headrest. You do get 4 of these for, I think it was like $9.99. They do have a nice fake carbon fiber finish there on the top, but when they're installed, as you can see on this one right here, can't really see that so much, but I saw these while sort of scanning around Amazon, thought they'd be worth a shot. And you could put 1 on each side, 2 on each side, on either seat, or you could be a hero like me and use 2 on one of your seat and give the other 2 to your wife or your girlfriend. Gentlemen, take note. And once you have them in place and the headrest is pressed all the way down, so they're sort of pressed against the top of the hooks, very secure. Seems like an easy way to carry stuff or even like put a trash bag, so you could easily reach it from the driver's side. They stick out a little bit so it will hang down and not hit the back of your seat depending on the size of something you're hanging back here. You could put like your recovery bag or pretty much whatever you want, use your imagination. Nice little quick accessory to add to your truck just to give it a little more storage space. The next mini mod on today's video list, this is the backing panel for my 2TPAM, which stands for 2nd Gen Powered Accessory Mount from Expedition Essentials. In case you guys forgot what that was, here it is right here on the top of my dash in the middle. Like I said, this is a powered accessory mount. It has the USB ports in there for quick charging. Those are 5.1 amps. Supercharge your phone. And of course, you can see you can mount all kinds of other things on here. Now, when I installed this, initially this item wasn't even available. So the back part, which you can't see right here, I'm gonna hop up in just a second, is actually exposed. And hopefully you can see through the glass right there, but... And here's what the back of the 2TPAM currently looks like without the panel. Some of the plugs and stuff exposed. It never really bothered me. Obviously you can't see it from the inside of the truck. From the outside, I guess it shows up a little bit, but this is all dark anyway, so not really a big issue. However, I'll get that covered up in just a minute. It simply bolts in, 2 bolts right here and on the other side to get that covered up. So here is the finished product with the new panel installed from the front, sides, and of course in the back. Nice, subtle, but I really like the way this looks. Now this did come with replacement Phillips head screws or bolts to attach this, but I went ahead and used my, I think these are M2.5 hex bolts that were already in here. Went ahead and reused those just because now they still match all the other bolts. If I'd used the Phillips bolt, they would not have matched and I would not have been able to sleep at night.
He is crazy, man.
The next 2 items for the exterior of the truck are related. The first of which is this Firestick. This is the 3-foot flexible antenna you use for like CB radios and stuff like that. I'm actually not using it for that purpose. I have it mounted to these clips right here on the circular part of the front of my bumper hoop. I'll also put a link for these in the description in case you guys like this setup. These are fantastic for lighting mounts and other stuff like that. Got one mounted right here on my KC Highlight Flex. But what I'm specifically using this for, I've got the Firestick antenna, 3 foot, 36 inches, mounted to the spring base. I think this is the heavy duty spring. And with some spacers and stainless steel hardware, I've got it mounted to the bottom, so this is secure. I'll really just be using this as an antenna, like an insect antenna, not a radio antenna, for off-roading, because if I back up, it's very close to being level. If you can see that with the overcast sky, the top of the antenna is very close to being level with the top of my Plano boxes on the roof there. So I can use this as a feeler to see if anything's gonna hit. Sort of eliminates some of the guesswork when you're wheeling like branches and stuff like that, so you know what to avoid if you want to do that. And I got the flexible base, so if it does hit anything, there's some give to it. And when I'm driving on the highway, It sort of pushes back just a little bit. I would imagine on a longer highway trip that might affect your miles per gallon just with that extra wind drag just a little bit. Not sure if that would be a noticeable hit you can see on your fuel gauge, but not sure if I'll probably leave this on just driving around town just because you don't really get up to high speed. And for highway trips, like for getting off road to some of the longer drives, I can just simply unscrew it and reattach it when I get back on the trail. But if I hop inside the truck real quick, you can see if you plan on doing something like this and just leaving it on all the time, there's the view. It's thin enough where it doesn't really obstruct the view and doesn't really feel like an eyesore, in my opinion. Of course, your opinion might vary. And here at the back of the truck, why I said they are related, this is actually a mounting platform you can use for a Firestick antenna like I have up front, or like an LED light or something. I got this from Cali Raised. It comes powder coated black, and I love how it has a nice curve right here to sort of go with the contour of the back of the bed right there. Simply bolts right in with the 2 bolts right here up on top. This bolt actually snapped off, so I need to drill that out, but even with the 1 bolt right here, this is very secure. It's not moving at all. I'm not currently using it, but I'm flirting with the idea of getting another Firestick antenna and mounting in the back just for the same purpose, to use as an antenna if I have to back up and use like as a feeler for anything like that. Not sure if running 2 of those antennas would be super mall rated or not, like poser status. Comment below, let me know. And in case you have bed stiffeners like I do, it does fit behind there and bolts down nice and secure. Doesn't really stick out at all, follows the contours nicely. So if you do have bed stiffeners, this will work with that. And they do make these for both the passenger, which is what I have obviously, and the driver's side. Obviously it's just a mirror image of each other, so you can get that contour around the body of the truck. Alright guys, that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Comment below, let me know which of these mini mods is your favorite and if you plan on picking any of them up. As always, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.